Thank you for listening to ShulchanAruch.com.
May the straps of the tefillin that are wrapped around the arm touch each other or overlap. So you may have noticed a Jewish custom that when we wrap the tefillin around the forearm, we're very careful to make sure that the straps are a distant space from each other, that they don't touch each other, they don't overlap, that we have exactly 6 or 7 straps surrounded by skin. And if the straps get undone or fall and touch each other, then we fix them. And the question is, what is the source behind this practice? Is it really necessary? Is there any invalidation involved if this wasn't done and someone davened with his straps touching each other or overlapping? How careful must one be of this matter, if at all? So interestingly, the wrapping of the straps on their forearm, which is between the elbow and the wrist, is not even required according to halacha as a letter of the law wrapping of tefillin. According to Talmudic law, one only has to wrap tefillin around the bicep and the hand, not the forearm. The wrapping around the forearm is a mere minhag, as recorded in the Shulchan Aruch of the Mechaber 27.8 and Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch 27.12, based on Kisvei Arizal, and hence it's preposterous to think that there would be an invalidation of the straps touching each other, overlapping in this area, if entirely it's not required. And indeed, we do not find in any of the Svarim, whether Nigla or Nister, any adherence recorded that one should avoid having the straps on the forearm touch each other, overlap on each other. And on the contrary, we find many Sfardim are accustomed already many generations to wrap their Rabbeinu Tam tefillin first, and on top of that they wrap the Rashi tefillin, and the Rashi straps are on top of the Rabbeinu Tam straps, not even touching their skin. And thus we see clearly, according to halacha, there is no issue if the straps touch each other or overlap on each other. Nonetheless, we cannot ignore the custom of the world to be particular in doing so. And this was likewise the custom of the Rebbeim, as was also written regarding the Rebbe, that he would fix his straps during davening. If they became loosened and began touching each other, he would take them off and re-wrap them in a way that they are spaced away from each other and do not touch. While we do not know the reason behind this, or if any source exists behind this, nonetheless, a minhag Yisrael Torah, and certainly initially one should try to adhere by this matter, as is the tradition, even though we don't understand why it is done. It's interesting to also note from the Rashba, who learned one of the laws regarding chatzitza entirely from what the minhag was, even though it did not have a source. All the above is regarding if they touch side by side. However, if they actually overlap, then while, as we stated, min adin, it's mutter, there's no invalidation, you only have to strap there to begin with. And we also rule there's no din chatzitza by the straps of that area, as recorded in the Ramah and the Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch chapter 27. And there's also no chatzitza by min b'minna, when leather is on top of leather. And that's why Sfardim, as we mentioned, wrap the Rashi straps on top of the Rabbeinu Tam straps. Nonetheless, since there are poskim who rule that we do hold of a chatzitza even if it's the same species, leather on top of leather, and the lechatchila one should avoid a chatzitza by the strap area as well, as rules the Pri Megadim in chapter 27. Therefore, there is basis of understanding of a chumrah to make sure that the straps do not overlap on each other and are all exactly over the skin. Regarding the idea that they should not touch each other at all and there be a space, that we already mentioned, we don't have a source for it, or can't think of a reason for the chumrah, but nonetheless, minhag Yisrael Torah, and hence it should be respected as all minhagei Yisrael.
Thank you for listening to ShulchanAruch.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at www.ShulchanAruch.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.